What's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today, you know it, we're back on that CubeLock. I don't got much else to say in this intro, so let's just jump right into the first game, right, guys? I'll see y'all there. Alright, so if I had to make a guess, this is most likely aggro Druid, so cards like Defile, Dark Skies, Kobold Librarian, really fucking good. Oh, that's probably the worst draw in my deck. I was correct with what deck it was. This looks super weird, but I think I hold off on this. No, I can just drop it here. There's no way he's trading into it. That's a really good draw as well. So yeah, the reason I was thinking about holding on to that there was because if he does buff all of his minions, that was such an insane top deck. If he did buff all of his minions, Defile would be insane. That looks like a preemptive Defile, but my guess is that he has spells in hand to buff his minions. So this way I'm making it so he has an even harder time to actually play. Oh my fucking god, of course that's the top deck you get. Okay, at least I have an answer to that with this. Okay, so best draw here would be Voidcaller or Skull. That was honestly the worst draw he could have had for us. Like tease. Okay, that's not great. That's actually a fairly good burn. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit every single demon in my deck besides the Voidcallers and the Skull. I find it's actually kind of funny, the spread of this deck. You don't have any 6 or 7 drops, but you have 5 and 8 drops. I find that really, really funny. And a whole bunch of 9 drops. Like, that's just a good meme if you ask me. This is really unfortunate. If he Savage Roars twice, I'm dead. It's 12, 20 damage, yeah. Savage Roar once. Playing around the Savage Roar 1 plus power. That's why I don't tap here. It's a really good hero power, especially seeing you have Savage Roar in hand. See, I knew he had that, and it sucks as I'm still really close to dead. One turn away from actually being able to do something. Okay. We just need to hope he doesn't have damage. I'm at 4 here, so Savage Roar is the only one I think that kills me. Yeah. Oh no, I'm still dead. This doesn't save me. There's no Defile math here, right? Hit that, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh. Faceless. I don't think there's any Defile math. Hit. Faceless here, or Faceless whatever. Hit. That's 1, 2, 3. I don't have a connection. Oh, I'm exactly dead, huh? Oh no, I can trade into here. I'm at 1. I'm at 1 here. Or sorry, I'm at 3. So I'm dead to Savage Roar, exactly. I'm not dead to Power of the Wild. Yeah, I beat that. Can't trade into my guy. Okay, I think I win now. Jesus Christ, that was so fucking close. That game was so fucking close. If I survive here, I win because I have this, and I get a 5/5 lifesteal. Can't break through Savage Roar, doesn't break through. Best draw in his deck is the second Reader. Okay, I think I beat second Reader now too. Yeah, I think he should. I think he concedes here. I don't really think there's anything that draw that gets him out of this. Jesus Christ, this was such a weirdly close game. Okay. I don't want to tap in case he has Living Roots. Like, the only way he kills me here is double Living Roots. Did he top deck both Living Roots? If he top decked both Living Roots, I'm gonna be so fucking upset. I will actually be so fucking upset. Okay, thank fucking God. I should have dropped Gul'dan. If I dropped Gul'dan, there was no way he could have killed me. Oh, I nearly had a mini fucking heart attack there. Thinking I lost this game is actually unlosable. I also should have arguably defiled instead of playing the Voidlord. Arguably, because that way I could have gained 5 off an attack with this guy. The token that Dreadlord makes. Eee, we're slowly climbing out of bronze, boys. Let's fucking go. That was such a fucking close. Like, see, that was a terrible draw on my part, and we still managed to win. Aggro Druid is such a weird deck, where no matter how good their draws are, if your opponent has any amount of removal, it's so hard for you to win. Like, insanely hard, because if you get your board wiped once and you're down to 2 cards in hand, you'll never be able to stabilize again. So you just need to hope that they just run out of removal and one minion is able to beat them down fast enough. Or before they board wiped you, you dealt enough damage so you can kill them, like double Living Roots top deck, or a Voracious Reader is just enough value to get you back into the game, but it's super fucking hard for that deck. Which is why I don't think it's that big of a problem. It's just really obnoxious to lose to, but at least the games that you lose are like 2 minutes long. Anyways, with that being said, let's jump right into the next one. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. So my guess is this is a bomb or something like that. Wow, his name is fucked up. Okay, this sounds actually okay. I doubt it's Pirate. It could be Quest. He kept the left hand. No, okay, it's odd. So this matchup is really fucking weird. So his main win con is combo. And as far as I know, I was the only person on ladder actually running Boom in my version of this deck. So I argue that it is the right version of the deck. I don't think not running Boom is correct. So his goal is to get the 30 armor and kill me. My goal is to have a Mal'Ganis on the battlefield for the entire game, so this way he can't do that. It's actually a really good top deck, but I'm gonna do this instead. That's what I say. If this hits Boom, if he is running it, or Silas, there's no way he wins. Okay, with Boom he can still win, but without Silas he can't win. Bladestorm? I'm fine with that. If you Bladestorm's here, that's perfectly fine with me. I go back up to full. We both back up to full health. He has nothing. I gotta drop this on an empty board. This to counteract him. I think we're going into this turn. We're in a pretty good spot. I don't know why he's roping, but he could have a. I don't think coining Ethereum Rover is correct here, ever. Yeah, I don't think that's ever correct. You can't coin out hero power. Deck doesn't typically play more than 1/1 drop. He's in such an awkward position where Eventually he's going to have to use his shield slams on my minions, most likely. Or just have a big enough board that he won't be able to deal with. Like, this beating him in the face is enough to warrant a shield slam. But at the same time, if it summons something, he's also kind of fucked. So, I think it's very, very weird for him. That's a really good top deck, kinda. That was the card I didn't want to hit, was the Voidcaller. Although if this doesn't summon this, the play is nearly 100% of the time this into this on 8. His health total is getting a little worrying because that is a lot of armor, but do I say that's the combo with Umbra? I mean, Umbra guarantees me he either plays Brawl or he plays Bladestorm. Wait, actually, just do this. This puts around Bladestorm, so it's like really good for me. He needs to commit 2 removal spells to Bladestorm here. He could coin Boom. It's not the end of the world though for me. But he does have to kill this Umbra. Leaving Umbra alive is super scary for him. At the same time, if he kills this and this stays alive, he's also like fucked. I'm fine with that. I hit the Mal'Ganis. It's actually really bad if I burn the Gul'dan. Like, that's super fucking bad for me. Oh, that's such a bad burn. That's such a bad burn. Both those are... What the fuck, man? I burnt the 3 best cards left in my deck. I got actually fucking scammed. I can't believe I got scammed. Oh my fucking god. I'm getting scammed all over the place. Actually fucking skamaz. If he brawls here and this survives, I mean, I still have kind of a chance. I'm so upset. Out of every single card in my deck, he hits a Gul'dan, and I have no more big things to come up. I actually got fucking grief this game. I guess this is why you play N'Zoth as well. This sounds really weird, but I wonder how necessary Cube is in this list. I wonder if you could just build like Death Rattle. Like Death Rattle fucking Warlock. I'm in a 0% win spot, by the way. If I was not recording this game would have been an instant concede off those burns. The second Dreadlord, Faceless, and Bloodreaver Gul'dan were the 3 best cards left in my deck. And I cannot stress how bad those burns were. Like, already burning the Faceless was really fucking bad, because burning Faceless is the type of thing where like, I don't get nearly as much value out of this anymore, right? So, that's super fucking bad. Burning the second Dreadlord means that my Gul'dans are going to be worse on average. And then burning the Gul'dan itself just means I don't have a win con, because I have no late game in my deck anymore. As soon as he deals with these 2 minions, I'm out of cards. Like, I'm legitimately out of gas. So, yeah. Already on lower end fatigue. I mean, he does have a useless brand in his deck, which, I mean, is kind of bad for him, but I don't actually have a way to win. So, if he casts a Brawl right now, his 1/1 survives 100% of the time, by the way. Or my 4/6. If he actually ends up losing this game, by the way, he should never touch that deck again. In this position, he should never be able to lose. Oh, he's only setting up for the kill on me next turn, huh? Interesting. He can't kill me next turn, though. He can't gather enough armor as well, pull off the combo next turn, so I should be fine. He miscalculated, I think. His Silas combo is 7 mana. Or 10 mana. 9 mana. Fuck, I can't even count anymore. Ah. But you are playing Boom. You aren't you the perfect hero power. I also like to be that lucky. The reason I did that there is because he doesn't want to kill this like as much as possible. So if he does, I get a hit this and I get to cube another Dreadlord. I need to make as much value out of all the cards I have left. And there's not that much value there. Can't believe those fucking burns. Those burns are so fucking bad. Look at Shield Slams for 28. That's not great. But I mean, could be worse. This was dumb, but I shouldn't have actually cubed the second one there. I should have cubed the token. There's not the summons 4/6s, which are really fucking bad. In the case of a brawl, but I don't think he is out of direct damage, which is kind of interesting. Brawl, hopefully a 5/7 survives. He should have killed a 5/7 first, in my opinion. Hey, lucky. If he has a second brawl, oh no, we burnt the second brawl, so he could have a plague, but that's really unfortunate. He still has a shield slam, which really fucking sucks. That's fairly good. There's only so much value this deck can get without any actual cards. And we hit that. This game was so different if I had hit Gul'dan. Like, if I had drawn Gul'dan, this game was so fucking different. I'm actually pretty sure I won. Oh, I even mispositioned my things. Yeah. There's no point in sending to this. I should have conceded 10 minutes ago. Oh well. Yeah, he loses this game, though, just 90% of the time. Just throwing that out there. The times where he doesn't hit the 3 biggest cards left in my deck off the Cold Light Oracles, is games he loses. So, keep that in mind. I actually think this deck is favored against Odd Warrior, especially the Odd Warrior with the combo. Because yes, they have a lot of removal, but they don't have enough board wides to deal with 6 Gul'dans, 8 Gul'dans, 7 Gul'dans. They just don't have enough removal in the deck. Right, don't forget they have 1 Plague, double Brawl, double Reckless Fury. Normally they can only pull off 1 really big Reckless Fury. And even then, when they kill your board, your whole board comes back. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know why I'm staying on so long about this. I guess I'm just better than my biggest cards. Anyways, let's just get to the next one, and hopefully it goes better. Alright, guys? I'll see y'all there. Ah, Priest. We're gonna get Mech again. I will fucking die if we get Mech again. Like, I don't want to try Mech Priest. That just seemed super fucking funny. Like, just hit someone with a Mech combo out of fucking nowhere and just watch the spirits seep out of their eyes. Like, that sounds fucking hilarious to me. No, no one's injured. Why are you asking? Who set you up to this? Oh, by the way, as I'm grabbing my drink, I forgot I should tell you guys, I hope you all have a drink. I got me a carbonated water because I like to pretend I'm healthy and still drinking soda. Carbonated water, though, is actually fucking bomb. I hated it as a kid with, like, a burning fucking passion. Fuck, man, I want to hit Raza. This was actually a terrible play. Huh. I might have lost the game off that play. Interesting. I should have also borderline coined that out. Actually, I find CubeLock is actually favored against Reno Priest. Solely due to the fact that he has to get a lot of value out of Gul'dan, out of their bitch. I forgot what the fuck his name was. Out of Anduin. But I feel like you just get so much more value out of 10 fucking Gul'dans. Gul'dan is one of those cards that is just super insanely powerful. Like, actually borderline OP. Well, I wasn't going to ever hit Raza, and seeing that he has Raza on curve, my guess is he also has Anduin on curve. So, this is going to be a very hard game to win, in my opinion. It's actually pretty good. This is the game, though, that I don't hit fucking Bird. Bird in this matchup is a free win, right? If I hit Bird early enough and then I can cube it, his Raza is just not active for the entire game. And without an active Raza, that deck does absolutely nothing. It's why when you burn Raza in this deck, it's the fastest escape concede you'll ever see. There is actually 0 point of contention playing the game. Your odds of winning are like 2%. And I'm not, like, joking around. Oh, that's gonna be a massive spell. I'm so fucking sad. Hopefully you think Shadow Flame is better, but I doubt it. I don't understand how this is not the fastest master spell of his life. I was hoping he'd take the wrong one. That's actually kind of good for me, but also kind of tilting. That draws... Fuck, that draws a token. Alright. I'm fine with getting 2 more Mal'Ganises in my deck. The other thing is, this requires a board wipe. He's already played a Shadow Visions, which means he probably has small removal, not big removal. Or he top decks Psychic Scream. I mean, sure. I do have this, though, which now is really solid. But I think this plays better. So this is active again. I was hoping to get the Psychic Scream to shuffle more cards into my deck, but... I mean, now he just Anduins and I cry myself to sleep. Don't you just love how I can predict what card my opponent's gonna play every single fucking turn? Top deck's the best 7-drop in his deck on 7. There's actually high odds I'm just dead here. Which is super fucked to say. But I could 100% just be dead here. Spawn of Shadows me, boy. Where's the Spawn of Shadows? You're supposed to Spawn of Shadows first. That's a 1-drop potion. In that deck, you always go for a 1-drop potion, I find. Especially if you're in a position where your opponent doesn't have a board. You go for the 1-drop potion just because it's 1 mana to deal 5, because you always RNG 3 damage, right? I can't believe we got this unlucky 2 games in a row. I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah, I don't think Dreadlord was better here. I mean, if he did go for a 5 cost, which I don't normally think is correct, he could have hit Polymorph. And I mean, good for you, bud, but at the same time, I can never predict the fact that you just top deck perfectly. This was, I think, the most depressing game of CubeLock I've ever played. Remember the 1-drop potion you got? Whatever. His draw could not have possibly gotten better. This is the first Raza Priest I've seen in, honestly, 2 weeks around. And, yeah, still hate that deck just as much as I did back then. Looking at my recording right now, we're at 28 minutes. So we should have time for one more game. So let's just do it. Hopefully we get a win. So it isn't just me getting completely unlucky, but anyways, let's just queue it up. If this is Quest Mage, this is another instant loss, which feels really fucking bad. I'm so sad. I've gotten cocked the last 2 games I played. This hand is next level trash can tier. Plays are normally those cards you want to see in the middle game, not in the early game. Especially not against a Quest Mage player. Will I open the white gate? I don't know what else to say. Like, there we go. Every Quest Mage player I know always starts with a coin. I was honestly expecting to draw cube there, so that's why I had the triple pair in hand of cards that need other cards to do anything. I need to hit a demon. It's close. Close, but not game. Watch out. I said I need to hit another demon, so I'm going to hit Voidcaller. Why did you not play that last turn? What an empty fucking board. If he kills us here, he's actually the worst fucking player on the planet. There's no reason for him to kill this here. I'm excited to see if he does or not. Because the thing is, if this hits a big demon, he could be super fucked. But you never know. Or you aren't you the best card to deal with that? I feel bad, so fucking bad, just to spend this entire video fucking complaining about my shitty RNG, but what is this? That's so convenient. I mean, I can tap all I want, which is the fun thing. Because I'm either dead, or I'm not dead. He has 3 cards that aren't spells here. My guess is he has enough burn in here just to kill me, but hey. Mirror Identity is my guess. I'm fine with him having this if it's Mirror Identity. It's not. Okay. Counterspell. See. Alright, let's see if I'm dead. This is the fun part about Quest Mage. It's fun to see when you just die. It is so fucking morbid. Yeah, it's kind of fun just to see, when does this game go to shit? When did I go from having a 50% chance to win to a 0? Those are possibly two of the biggest 2-drops he could have hit. I like it. I like his style. I'm dead next turn. Interesting. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm actually just dead if I don't do anything to the board, right? Fairly good burn. Those were two of the bigger guys he had on his board. I'm probably dead though. They can actually turn, that's 5. So it's a minimum of 5, 9 damage. Which means he needs to have 10 damage in hand. Or 9 damage in hand for 5 mana. Or a giant. A giant would be really fucking good. The only way I beat a giant is if my draw is actually perfect. I guess that means he has lethal. There's no way you bust your take an extra turn if you don't have lethal. How many 1-cost spells did you RNG? It's been a while since I've actually just started seeing combos and just escape conceded instantaneously, but I don't want to sit through the 10 minutes Flame Waker animations. Can't believe we're actually negative with this deck. That makes me feel so fucking bad. I thought this was just gonna be like smooth sailing, so you just hit diamond by the end of the week. But I guess not. To be fair, 2 games today we got ridiculously unlucky, but you know, it's the type of thing that happens in this game, and it's the type of thing that happens in every card game. And in every game in general, you're just gonna have games where you're just really unlucky, and no matter how much you put in to maximize your chances of victory, it was just never going to be enough. And I honestly feel like that Odd Warrior game was exactly that. Like, sure, maybe that Priest game, there was something I could have done, but I think that Odd Warrior game was just... It was my time to start losing to that deck after how many games I've won with it. With that being said, though, I don't want to be depressed boy anymore, so, yeah, I'm just going to call it end here. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Rep the gang, and I'll see you guys in the next one where hopefully we don't get fucked out of some games and we actually win more than 1 game out of 4. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.